What's up, YouTube? We've got a yo-yo review to do today. This is the ART 420. Now, ART is Jensen Kimmett and Charles Haycock's yo-yo company, and they put out exquisitely fun fixed axle and unresponsive yo-yos. And this is their newest release, the 420. Now, this one is not mine. This belongs to my good friend Danny. Danny is a member of our yo-yo club here in Pittsburgh. Awesome guy. You've seen Danny before in videos. He's got an awesome titanium collection. Danny just likes to collect yo-yos, and he said I could borrow this for review. He bought this when it first came out, and he had Jensen paint the face on it. I found a Zipline string that very much fit the color of the face, and digging it very, very much. At first, I'll be honest, at first I wasn't super into this yo-yo, but now I'm kind of like really into it a lot, and I think it's on my list now of yo-yos that I need to get. Let's go over the specs, shall we? This is 63 millimeters in diameter. That's huge. This is a huge yo-yo. It is 47 millimeters wide, weighs in about 65.5 grams, which for a huge yo-yo is super light. As you can see, really, it's just very evenly distributed all the way through. There's a little bit of like a schmoove groove cut in there, but nothing too crazy. Just kind of a big, light, floaty yo-yo. Really kind of encourages regens and is pretty stable considering how light and not, you know, rim weighted it is. Very fun, hard to put down, kind of just makes you think and play differently when you go to play yo-yo. So here it is next to the Grail, just for size comparison. The Grail fits inside, as you can see. Much bigger than the Grail, and the Grail's not a small yo-yo. Grail's absolutely full size. It's just a hair wider than the Grail. In play, it kind of feels like a more evenly distributed weight the Kraken kind of feels like a more evenly weight distributed Kraken. It's bigger than the Kraken as well. So the Kraken is great, and it's also a big yo-yo. It's kind of floaty, but it's a lot. You can see the Kraken's got like a big, like there's a lot of weight in the rims. This doesn't have that. But these are all machined by One Drop, which you guys know I have an affinity for, and just kind of a big, floaty, fun yo-yo. Pure matte finish, great for grinds right now. Very durable finish as well. I promised Danny I wouldn't beat this up. And don't worry, Danny, it's in perfect condition. It hasn't hit anything. Just awesome. Awesome yo-yo. Really fun, really different. I really like that Jensen and Charles really think outside the box when they come to designing yo-yos. And they put out stuff that nobody else is putting out, but it's always a ton of fun. And they sell out quickly. But I have talked to Jensen, and Jensen has mentioned a couple times through different social media outlets that there are quite a few more coming, Grails and 420s, and they're really excited to get those out to people. I think they're at anodizing right now, so you should be seeing those relatively soon. I'll try to post when drops happen, but they sell out pretty quick. But if you can get your hands on one of these, you're going to want to. I know I kind of want to, because this is a really fun yo-yo. But it's probably enough about me gushing over it. Let's go throw it around a little bit, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright guys, we are back with the ART Grail. So first throw of this, you're going to sort of be like, what am I playing with? But then you're going to kind of notice it's pretty stable, and has a pretty good spin time as well. It is big and floaty. Slim thick is what they call it, and it's very light for sure, but at the same time kind of does everything you want it to do. Like, I don't have any trouble, like, it's not a chore to play, is probably the best way to put it. A lot of times yo-yos that are just really outside of the box are kind of a chore to play. This is really more of a joy to play. Just fun and floaty, and because it's huge, spins a long time, and it's pretty stable, and just is kind of cool for everything. Wide diameter kind of makes chopstick tricks a little tougher, but the one-drop pure matte finish, if it hits your hand, it's not going to slow it down. You're going to be okay. So it takes a little bit more of being deliberate to get chopstick tricks, but for everything else, it's really very nice. There is just silicone response in this. It's not grippy, like too grippy, but or not slippy either. It comes back when you want it to come back. Great for all kind of like, risky binds and what have you, because it's going to catch every time. And that shouldn't be a surprise, watching Chuck and Jensen play. They do lots of those just like kind of crazy binds. I can't really do those. Plus, I don't want to beat Danny's Yo-Yo up. But very cool in that regard. Grind finish is great. It's one-drop pure matte feeling. I don't know if it is pure matte, but it is machined by one drop, so I would imagine it is. You could finger spin on this. This has Jensen painted this, so I'm not going to finger spin it. I don't want to scratch up Danny's Yo-Yo with my fingernails. It's just kind of a flat bowl. You could get it around the edge there. Thumb grinds are going to be no problem. Huge lip on this thing. Catching a thumb grind is going to be no trouble whatsoever. Kind of floats around fun and just kind of does all those big fun floaty things, Spins a good long time as well, and then binds when you want it to. Super, super nice. Now, as far as smoothness is concerned, one drop smooth. Very nice. Tapped axle system. Nice machining. Fun to play. Dead smooth on grinds. What more could you want? Super cool, super different, super fun. You're going to want to keep an eye out for these just because you don't have anything like that. I haven't played anything like this. You don't have anything like this. This is a cool yo-yo. But let's go ahead and put it on the desk. We'll take it apart and show you guys what the insides look like. All right, we are back on the desk with the ART420. Let's go ahead and pull her apart. I'll show you guys the guts. See? Zipline Funfetti string. Matches whatever Jensen's using to paint stuff right now. So cool. Comes apart nice. Pull it apart, you're like, oh, one drop machine this. Super cool. Nice bearing there. I don't know. I don't think that's the original. I think these come with like a centering bearing, but it's super cool. Nice bearing Danny left in there. As you can see, it is just siliconed. I don't think those will fit regular pads. Maybe it will, but I don't think necessarily that it will. Danny's got silicone in there. As you can see, there's like a little schmoove groove and then a step before the response. Tapped axle system. And goes together as you would expect a one-drop machined yo-yo to go together. That is perfectly. You can pull the bearing with one hand. Does no need for a bearing tool or anything. Goes together nice. Looks nice. Is cool. So let's do pros and cons. So pros, you don't have a yo-yo like this. That's a big pro. It's very unique. In a world where there are a billion different yo-yos for you to buy and try and own, this is very unique. But it still plays great. Very big, very floaty. Regen's pretty good. You saw that in the intro. It's a very satisfying, fun yo-yo to play. I think that's kind of really what they were going for. It's just like satisfying, fun to play. It's something you're going to want to pick up. It's different than everything else you have. It's different than anything else you're throwing at the moment. And just playing it kind of brings a smile to your face. It's a fun yo-yo to throw. Even if like you miss it or something, it's just, it binds nice. You can get back into something else. You can regen it. It's a cool yo-yo. And I really appreciate the fact that they're putting stuff out like this. Because they could, ART could put out stuff just like everybody else and still do awesome. But, they stick to their guns. They put out big, floaty, fun yo-yos, wooden yo-yos. They just try new stuff. They experiment with new stuff. And gosh, it works. Not only does it work, it's really fun. I've been really enjoying some ART yo-yos lately. And if you guys can get your hands on some, you should really try to enjoy some too. Other pros. Grind finish, good. The standard one-drop Pyramat-esque finish. Good stuff. Feels good. Grinds good. No real complaints there. The design is awesome. Very simplistic, but at the same time, lots of cuts in there. Kind of make everything fun. Even weight distribution is fun. Very outside of the box thinking, but still very good performing. Like, this is not a chore to play. This is a very fun yo-yo to play. I wouldn't necessarily call it a competition-ready yo-yo or a yo-yo driven towards competition, but I don't think they had that in mind. I think the idea was how big of a yo-yo can we make, and can we make it still be fun and good? And I would say they knocked it out of the park, because it's big yo-yo and it's fun. Finger spins, you could do them. Clearly just kind of a big open cup, very simplistic design. You can get your finger in there, it will spin, and you know, it wasn't designed for finger spins, but you could do them. Like I said, I didn't want to do it and mess up the painting. That's another pro, is that if you get one and you pay a little bit extra, Jensen will paint this awesome face on it for you, or probably whatever you want. I don't know, I've seen some other things painted on yo-yos before. But that's really cool. It's a cool touch. It's a very personal touch, and I really like that. Not really any cons to speak of. This is just sort of a big fun yo-yo, and I think you know that going into it, so you're not going to buy this to be a competition yo-yo or a finger spin yo-yo necessarily, although it'll do them. And, you know, I think you go into this for like a big, fun, floaty yo-yo, and that's absolutely what you get out of it. And, gosh, is it cool. I've been playing it a lot since Danny let me borrow it, but I also got a Grail too, so I've been kind of rotating back and forth between the Grail and Danny's 420, and it's good stuff. I like what ART's doing. I wasn't necessarily, I don't want to say into it, but I didn't maybe get it right off the bat, but I think I get it now, and it's really good, and I really like what they're doing, and I like the direction that they're trying to push their yo-yos, because there's a lot of competition yo-yos and a lot of yo-yos going, you know, bimetals, going for rim weight, going for speed, stability, all that stuff. And they're just like, what if we make everything floaty and fun and just try it different? And they're doing awesome, and it's awesome. And I really enjoy watching everything ART is doing, and they're cool. Jensen's a cool guy too. He's gonna judge Fixed Axle February, and I think he's gonna make us some stuff for East Coast Masters as well. So shout out to Jensen Kimmett for just being an awesome dude in general. Dude is a huge asset to the yo-yo community, and just what a cool guy. But that is going to do it for me today, guys. This is the ART 420. You're gonna want to pick these up when they drop. You're definitely gonna want to try to get a hold of them, because man, you don't have anything like this. If your goal is to have yo-yos that are different and fun, you need one of these. You probably want a Grail too, so more of these are coming. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to yo-yo videos every single day. I know. Why do I do it? Because it's fun. But it's going to do it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers to you. I'll see you next time.